my ex actually, when we used to live together at one point in my life, and he was also afraid of spiders, which I don't recommend dating someone who's also afraid of spiders. It doesn't work. Like, who's gonna get it then? Because then you're both just staring each other down like, you're gonna do this? I'm not doing that. You need to do it. I can't do this.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I support your answer. You probably wouldn't want to visit Jamie then. He lives in the bushland, and I check my car thoroughly every time I leave his house, especially at night.
God, no.
Because he's got spiders and snakes and all those kind of crazy things.
I just had to get rid of one the other day, yesterday.
Oh my God.
And it was
Don't
like,
tell me that.
so
I'll never
sorry.
come back to your
it was
house.
like the size of my hand.
I'm never
No,
coming back to this
no.
house, ever.
And then all I do
Why
is
are they that big?
Because it's Australia.
it's Australia. And
We like to it's like, you're saying how in the US you got everything bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything, all the things that can kill you animal-wise are bigger in Australia.
No. See, I think if I visit, I'm just gonna have to stay like in Sydney
Yeah,
by the Opera House. I am not going anywhere else.
Yeah, look, you're more likely to see a shark if you stay near the Opera House because they swim around.
I'm fine with that. That's
Yeah.
cool. We're cool. I'm cool with the sharks.
Then you
They
miss
have
the
their
fun stuff.
land. I have mine. We're good.
Like
Excellent.
last year, I think it was last year, maybe a year or two ago, we're sitting down to dinner. We look out in the garden, and this kookaburra lands in the garden, picks up a snake that is 4 times its body length and flies off with it.
No. What?
And you think we make that like that? That's some of the stories you probably hear about Australia. You're like, oh, they're just making that up. No.
No, that happened.
Okay, well then I have to ask you guys, because there is that like famous like meme that goes around of like the flying spiders that are like landing in somewhere in Australia. Is that real? Like why did that happen?
Yeah, there's the spider. I think
But the flood thing?
There's a spider called the bird-eating spider that jumps really high. So it could be that.
No, but I remember when the last major flood, like the big one, it caused a whole lot of spiders just to go up someone's house, and there was like thousands of them, but they were tiny.
Oh God, I saw that, and that would make me just crawl up into a little ball in my bathtub.
We're not doing much for Australian tourism at the moment, Jamie. So
well, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard when our politicians don't let anyone in anyway. So
True. It's not like we could go over there.
Exactly.
like, come here. You may not be able to leave.
yeah, true.
Come here and experience the prison colony firsthand.
Oh my God.
Have any questions about Australia you'd like us to answer?
I don't know, man. It just sounds like y'all have some issues right now. You're flooding. There's spiders everywhere.
People.
I have some friends from Australia. I haven't seen them in a while, obviously. But I have some friends from Australia. So I think at some point I will go out there to at least see them and see what it's like.
You'll be fine. Just stay in the city. No spiders
Yeah.
in the city.
Don't go to Queensland. That's where all the crocodiles are.
Although I really want to see like the kangaroos just like chilling. And
you can go anywhere now. We've got a zoo in Sydney called Sydney Zoo. And
but like I want to see like the wild kangaroos just
I'll
out there living their lives.
There's one that comes up to my back door every couple of months.
No way.
Yeah. Well, I'm literally surrounded by national parks, so I get the kookaburras, the snakes, the kangaroos, occasionally a koala.
Oh my God.
They have.
Have you seen those like koalas like who like pull each other out of the trees and like scream at each other? Does that happen?
I have seen screaming koalas.
Yeah.
Really funny stuff because my brother-in-law used to live up the coast, like way north of Sydney, and he once heard this screaming, like this, like screaming, and he walked outside and it was just this koala bear in the middle of the street just going.
Yeah, they just it's like I relate to a koala because they like sit there, they don't know what to do, so they just scream into the void and they're like, I don't know, can somebody help me? It's just so funny.
It's all
to
that
me
sleep.
that they literally just sit there and scream. I mean, I'm the same though. Like I need sleep and I need food, so maybe I should be a koala in my next life.
Well, look, to be honest, and the stuff that you hear, like I used to work for a transport company. So I used to organize, interstate transport from, shipping goods and services. we were in an area called Marsden Park, and that is just currently, it used to be all bushland, but it's currently being built up. We've had kangaroos literally hop through our warehouse. we have to chew them out. Some of them are that big. We had one called Big Red who actually took a swipe at one of the truck drivers.
Okay, I was just gonna ask, does this ever happen? Because I fully like Kangaroo Jack when I was like a teenager was just one of the best films in my opinion. And just the fact that kangaroo just kept on like donkey kicking him. I mean, does that happen?
It depends on the kangaroo, because we've got the grey kangaroos, they're real docile.
Okay.
But the reds are insane. My uncle was telling me a story that 2 dogs ran down to a lake where a big giant red kangaroo was sitting, and barked at it. One dog launched at it, and the kangaroo caught it and put it underwater and drowned it.
No.
And, yeah, like that. So
again, great
stay away from the reds.
Australia.
I feel like they're like part human. I mean, honestly, the fact that they can like punch somebody out like a human, or drown it, like they're interesting creatures. I really want to be around them because I feel like they are out of this world.
Our truck driver literally just said, "Hey, I'm going to go over and pat the kangaroo." Went over to a red kangaroo and went to pat him, and the kangaroo just went bang.
He was like, "Absolutely not. I am not a pet."
Big, massive, burly truck driver, tattoos and everything. Comes running
that
back.
Kangaroo was like,
and he's like, "Not happening."
I think I follow like a kangaroo sanctuary or something that is in Australia on Instagram, and there's this one like red kangaroo that they have, and he's like so jacked. Like he looks like he goes to like the gym. Like it is so intense. I just can't imagine just like you're out walking your dog and you see a freaking red kangaroo and you're just like, oh shit. Like what do? Do you not move or do you run? Like what?
They tend to not come at you unless you come at them. So you just keep walking. It's only because the stories that I've heard and I've seen are only these people have tried to do something to the kangaroo. And the kangaroos that we had in our warehouse, as soon as you sort of just go, you don't go too close, you sort of just steer them off, they just hop away. So it's just if you get in their grill, they're gonna, throw down.
Yeah.
Okay, but like the gray ones, can I like?
Yeah, you can pet.
Can I pet the gray ones? Okay.
Most of the ones in the zoo, I probably wouldn't try doing it in the wild. But the ones in the zoo, they just laying out. You just give them a pat.
There is a place in Australia you can do it in the wild. That's because there's so many people and they're so used to everyone. Like there's a place outside Victoria called the Grampians. Beautiful mountains, beautiful bushwalks everywhere, and there's a subtle town right between all these ridges, and all the emus and kangaroos come down, and you can pet them and feed them. I, for one, can't stand emus; they freak me out.
Even though
emus are like assholes sometimes.
Yeah,
I went to like a wildlife park. I don't know where we were. I think we were in like Oklahoma or something. It was one of those things where it was like you drive through it.
Yep.
And the emus kept on trying to like mess with our car. Like they wanted to like peck the windows.
Yep.
But that I was also with like a bunch of like stunt guys. I was visiting a friend who was like working on a movie, and him and me and like all the stuntmen like went out to this park for some reason that day. I have no idea why. And so they thought it was like super funny to like roll down the window. So the camel's head was like literally next to my head and like trying to eat me. And they're like, oh, I'm like, you guys may like to try and kill yourselves all the time, but I don't.
No, look, we've got some pretty scary animals, but we've got some pretty awesome ones too. And you know what? You're only going to get the scary ones if you go looking for them, or you go to Jamie's house. So.
Do you guys have the quokkas there?
Yeah, we have quokkas. Yeah, they're native to an island. I can't remember the name of the island around near Australia, but we do have a lot of them over here too.
They're so cute. I just want to hug them.
Yeah. They just smile all the time.
I know. What if they're like super depressed, but they can't show it? Like how sad.
Too much.
It's like, they can't. Yeah, it's like I don't know if you guys are watching Severance or if you can have that over there. Do you have Apple TV Plus
I've been wanting to watch it. Is it good?
It's great. And I was gonna make a Severance joke, but I'm not going to now because you need to watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it today. Actually,
you can always make it, and we can come back and then edit in laughing.
Okay. No, it's just like they have this whole thing with like your innie and your outie, because the whole premise of the show is like that they sever your brain so your work self stays at work.
Yeah.
and you're out, and it's like you're innie and outie. And I was like, oh, what if a quokka is like the people in Severance, and it's like they're trying to not be happy.
Or they've been reading a lot of self-help books.
Yeah.